World Famous Jingle Cruise POV. This is a wait time update. If you are just now joining our World Famous standby line, your estimated wait time is now 30 minutes. That is 30 minutes, half an hour. In order to keep your wait time as short as possible, please keep up with the party ahead of you. Please have all food and drinks finished before you do reach the loading area, and know how many guests are traveling in your party before you load onto the boat. If you have 2 children and 2 adults, that is going to be 4 guests. So make sure to tell those boat loaders that you have 4 guests traveling in your party. But once again, your new estimated wait time is 30 minutes. Jingle.
Thank you. Alrighty, my friends, looks like we are just about all here. True, we like to say that my boat has solar power. Clear! Alrighty, my friends, as a friendly safety reminder, please remain fully seated with your hands, your arms, your feet, your legs. Oh, please remain fully seated, princess. Remain fully seated. No more musical chairs, okay, my friend? Alrighty. As a friendly safety reminder, please remain fully seated with your hands, your arms, your feet, your legs inside the boat at all times. And parents, please supervise your children, okay? And children, alright, supervise your parents. I don't trust them, okay? And if any of you guys see any airdrop cargo out in the river today, just go ahead and let me know after the cruise is over. Thank you, my friends. Alrighty. Welcome aboard the World Famous Jingle Cruise. My name is Skipper Solar, and I'll be your host for the next 12 days. So welcome to the Amazon rainforest, where it rains 365 days a year. That is almost every single day. And if you guys look over to your left or your right-hand side, you might be able to spot some of those rare Amazonian humbugs. If you guys listen really closely, though, you might even be able to hear their call. So let's listen together, shall we? Wow, guys, nature's just incredible. Over to your left-hand side, that is Inspiration Rock. You know, they always ask me, Skipper Solar, why is it called Inspiration Rock? Well, at least for me, it inspires even the stingiest of Scrooges to go caroling. So, Jingle Cruise, Jingle Cruise, Jingle all the way. Okay, well, I got some stragglers in there. You guys are not Scrooges for sure, so we'll continue going down this river, okay? Which is actually now called the Congo River, so let's really see how far this boat, Congo, shall we? And about my friend's that is my favorite stop. That's boats and baits and bites. You know what, honestly, I think I can spot what Skipper Solly's getting for the holidays. Canoe, 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 canoe. Good for him, yeah, he finally got on that nice list. And over to your left-hand side, my friends, looks like someone's getting an old tree for Christmas. Yeah, they even wrapped up a nice boa on top. How cute is that? You know, honestly, that reminds me I need to get a head start of my holiday shopping, but it's always such an explosive ordeal. I just never want to get involved, you know? See what I mean? It's just crazy out there, guys. I mean, just like, wow. When you guys look at those holiday shoppers, they're already going ape over those discounts, lining up around the block for Super Black Friday. And honestly, I just don't want to get involved with that. So I'll just leave them right there, my friends, and we'll continue going down into the Nile River, okay? It's actually the world's longest river. It goes on for Niles. And Niles, 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 and Niles. And if you guys don't believe me, you're all on the naughty list. And over to your left-hand side, that's an African bull elephant. Now, fun fact about elephants, guys. Did you guys know that elephants actually have the best memory of any animal in the jungle? I really wish I had a memory like that. Would really help me with my job. Right over to your right-hand side, that's an African bull elephant. Now, fun fact about elephants, guys. Did you guys know that elephants actually have the best memory of any animal in the jungle? Yeah, I really wish I had a memory like that. Would really help me with my job. And over to your right-hand side, my friends, that is our majestic African bell nose. All of you can plainly see they've all grown out their winter coats this time of year. Yeah, they definitely don't want to catch pneumonia. And nothing brings a family together more like a holiday feast, am I right, my friends? Yeah, they even invited along a sleeping zebra. How cute is that? Yeah, he's dead. Tired. Dead tired. So let's just leave him to rest, shall we? In peace. I know my work has that is definitely not something you see every day here on the Jingle Cruise, but an incredibly rare sight, that is for sure. Yeah, there must be at least 1 million rocks on that beach. Wow, guys, that is definitely not a sight I'm ever going to take for granted again, that's for sure. Alright, my friends, with that rocky beach marks the entrance to Crocodile Country, which means that danger is going to be lurking around every single corner, so keep your eyes peeled, okay? But on this corner comes here two of my best friends, Frost and Ginger. Now you gotta be careful around these guys, okay? Cause Frost bites and Ginger snaps. Yeah, she's one tough cookie. Yeah, I know. That joke was kind of crummy. But to make it up for you, my friends, I built you the world's largest snowman, okay? He's located up on that ledge straight ahead. Do you guys see him? Honestly, I'm so proud of him. He's so amazing, right? Sorry you guys had to see that, but you know what? I'm sure he'll be back again someday. You know, they always tell me, Skipper, so your job must be snowy. Do you love your job? And I say absolutely. Comes up incredible employee discounts. I mean, look at that half-off holiday price. That's just crazy to me. And I think I took a wrong turn up on my snowman, my friends. Yeah, I definitely did. Welcome to the hippo pool. Do you guys see how they wiggle their ears? That's how they stay warm in this climate. They don't want to get hypothermia. But my friends, if any of you guys are scared, don't worry, okay? Because I got a foolproof way to scare them up. Same tactic I learned when I scared off my last relationship. I love you! I want a committed relationship! After that, we will definitely never see them again. You know, they always tell me, Skipper, so your job must be so easy, even a monkey can do it. And honestly, I just don't believe that. I mean, can you imagine a boat full of monkeys? Those are chimps. If I could turn the tube, it'd be a long tail. So let's just leave them in the past. Okay, let's look towards the future. Got a brand new butterfly exhibit set up just for you guys. You're going to absolutely love this. It's going to be located over to your left-hand side. Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like the chimps got to this one too. But it's okay because butterflies are really not what they used to be. Caterpillars. Alrighty, my friends, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the undisputed. It's the reigning champion. It's the eighth wonder of the world! The Messiah water! O2H! 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 O2! Hey, thank you, my friend. That was exactly the reaction I wanted out of that kind of she joke. But if any of you guys didn't like it, don't worry. I overmake them periodically. Alright, my friends, welcome to the main kind river. Do you guys see what I see? I see presents. I see wrapping paper. My friends, I think we finally found Santa's workshop. Okay, so everyone keep your eyes open. I want to see what I'm going to get for the holidays this year.
To Olivia. That person says to Olivia.
dreaming of a wet Christmas. You know, common misconception about these elephants, my friends, is that it's water coming out of those trunks, but really it's not. Yeah, it's not water. And would you look at that baby up there, that all he wants for Christmas is his 2 trunk teeth. How cute is that? Oh, man, that's my friend Squirt. Squirt loves showering us with gifts, just absolutely loves it. So my friends, you're going to want to duck though. You're going to want to duck, duck. Yes. Duck. Yes. Yeah, you guys gotta be careful out there. It's a very dangerous jungle. Alrighty, my friends. Looks like we are gonna be waiting here at the scariest part of our expedition. Okay, it's the holiday traffic. Wow, who said that? That's crazy. They must be an incredibly intelligent individual. Alrighty, my friends. Looks like we are going to be waiting here for just a little bit longer, my friends. But while we're waiting here, my friends, honestly, I got some very important safety information to go over, okay? So if you had to do that back door, you're going to stand up, walk all the way to the back of the boat, and exit through that back door, okay? If you had to do this front door, you're just going to exit straight through that front door. Please do not cross over these center crates right here, my friends, because it is actually a fire hazard, okay? Because you trip, you fall, I point, I laugh, then I get fired. And I really need this job. No, I'm kidding. This is not a job. This is actually a court-mandated community service. Been here for about 6 months. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you'll notice the 2 skippers going to be unloading the boat here today. Those 2 are actually my parole officers, yeah. Alrighty, my friends, looks like we're going to be moving ahead just a little bit further, my friends. So, just do me a favor, and if you look over to your left-hand side, you might be able to spot our World Famous Jingle gift shop. You might even be able to spot 2 monkeys in the middle of a boxing match up ahead. Really wonder which one's going to win that one. It could be that left one, or it could be that right one. Yeah, they always say that the monkeys are in charge of this place. But you know what I say? I think it's that elephant right there. Because the elephant actually has the best memory of any animal in the jungle. Yeah, I really wish I had a memory like that. Would have really helped me with my job. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Now what? I can't remember what we were talking about, but you know who would remember? An elephant. Because elephants actually have the best memory of any animal in the jungle. I really wish I had a memory like that. Would really help me with my job. I'm sorry? Cats? You thought cats had the best memory of any animal in the jungle? Really wish I had a memory like that. Would really help me with my job. No, it's elephants, because elephants actually have the best memory of any animal in the jungle. Yeah, I really wish I had a memory like that. Would really help me with my job. Does that make sense? Perfect. Alright, my friends. So while we're waiting here, honestly, it's time for a little audience participation, okay? So while we're waiting here, I'm just going to go around the boat and ask people a couple questions, starting with my friends right here in the front. Where are you guys from? From here? No way. You're kidding me. Me too. That's crazy. Wow. What are my friends over here? Where are you guys from? Kentucky. No way. You're kidding me. Me too. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Dad. What are my friends over here? Where are you guys from? New Hampshire. No way. Me too. That's crazy. Wow. What are my friends right here? Where are you guys from? No way. You're kidding me. Me too. That's crazy. Wow. Who are my friend right here? Where are you guys from? I'm sorry. No, here's the first time. I'm just sorry. Alright, my friends, I'm not quite done with the audience participation, okay? I'm just going to go around the boat and ask people a couple more questions. My friend right here. First of all, I have something to say to you. Did you know that elephants are... I'm kidding. Okay, what's your favorite Disney character, my friend? Rapunzel. Okay, good one. I can actually do a really good Rapunzel impression. Do you want to hear it? Yeah? Okay, alright. You give me a second, it's gonna sound a little weird, because I gotta raise the pitch of my voice real quick, okay? Okay, got it. You ready? Hey, it's me, Rapunzel! Was that good? I think she loved it, yeah. Alright, anyone else want to give me their favorite Disney character? Because I can actually do really good Disney character impressions.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck! Good one. Okay, alright, so I gotta actually practice this one because I actually know how to do a really good Donald Duck impression, okay? Okay, got it, alright. Hey, it's me, Donald Duck! Is that good? Got it. Wow, okay. Alright, my friends, looks like we are going to be moving ahead in just a second, my friends. But while we're waiting here, honestly, out of all my boats here today, you guys have definitely been the most recent, so I'm going to give you guys a special treat, okay? I'm going to be pointing out to you some of my favorite plants, okay? Yeah, I really like that green one over there. It's really nice, yeah. Oh, wait, did you want me to name them? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. That's on me. Yes, of course, I can name them for you, okay? So we have Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, but honestly, I just cannot seem to recall the most famous plant of all. Do you guys have any idea what it might be? Oh, what do you think it is? Oh, it's Fern. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, that's my bad, guys. I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, my friends, looks like if we are just about ready to move on. And so if you did enjoy your cruise here today, my friends, my name has been Skipper Solar. This has been the World Famous Jingle Cruise. If you did not enjoy your cruise here today, my name is retelling. This has been the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Alrighty, my friends, we're going to be blowing up all the way, so please remain fully seated with your hands, your arms, your feet, your legs inside the boat at all times, and parents, please supervise your children. You know, my friends, we laugh together. We cry together, and we barely nearly die together, my friends. But you know what I think that makes us family? What's more important than family on the holidays, my friends? I'm going to tell you guys exactly what my family told me on December 26th, just as the holidays were wrapping up, okay? You know, they told me Skipper Solar, and then I said Skipper Mom, Skipper Dad. It's a family name. They said, you know, kid, your free ride is just about over, so it's time for you to pack up all your personal belongings. Take those small children by the hand, which is almost kind of weird to say to me because I don't have any kids. And then they told me to make like Santa and leave my presents. Get out. That was so rude of me to say, please get out. Yeah, you're all mad. You were laughing at literally everything I said. I appreciate you so hard. Make my day. Please make my Santa and leave my presents.
If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Consider becoming a member for more benefits. You can also show support by buying me a coffee. Thanks for watching.